Hi everybody, this is Puneeth and this is Design Weekly Week 1. I'm gonna do these design videos every week and this is the first one, so go ahead and support my channel by subscribing and hitting that like button, and also commenting below whatever you like about this video, obviously at the end of this video. So without further ado, let's get started with today's task. Now today I've given myself the task to create a quick counter application which counts numbers, 0 to infinity, whatever number you want. And now I want to beautify it. I want to create good transitions, and with Adobe's new auto animate feature and timer feature, we can really implement this idea. So this will be like a little tutorial for you guys who are just starting out with Adobe XD or want to know about these new features. I just hope you enjoy this video, so let's get started. Okay, so I am creating a quick artboard here, which is the 1920 by 1080 artboard. I'm going to quickly copy over a image which I found on the internet, and it's from unsplash.com. I link the image down in the description, and so that you can just pick it up and use it with your beautiful designs. Okay, so I'm just going to place it here, and this background looks beautiful, and I am going to place text here which will act as the counter. I'm going to say 0 0. Okay. Now rather than saying 0 0, what we're going to quickly do is just create 2 digits which I'll align side by side, and let's give it a different font which will suit the background. Let's do dancing script. Yeah, this is cool. Give it a little bit more space than this. Yep. Less. Yeah, okay. We have it there, and we're gonna make these two bold. There's not a lot of difference, but the little things make huge difference. Okay, so I'm gonna make like a light pink. Yep, this suits it. Okay, and give these a little bit of shadow as well. This is just an initial design. I'm sure you guys can improvise and make this even better than what I'm doing here. And let's just make this lighter. Yep. Okay, so now we have 2 of these numbers, and we'll create a quick counter button which will be here, around here, and we will let's just pick up a color from here. Wait, what I'm gonna do is just pick this color. This color looks better. Select both of these and use the color picker to, yeah, okay. Now I am gonna have a plus sign here. Okay, I can't see this way. Okay, now this is a weird plus sign, but we're just gonna go with this. It might just look cool. Yeah, it does look cool actually. Let me just center this little guy here. Why isn't this centering? Okay, this is like a weird text, so it won't center like this. Okay, I'm just gonna group these, just quick grouping, and there we go. Now when we click on this little button, we want the number to go up. So just for this tutorial, I am gonna do it with just one number. Oh wait, let me do it with both numbers. What we're gonna do is click this repeat grid, watch where my mouse goes, and we will drag till we get 9 numbers. Okay, and that's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9. Okay, done. Perfect. Now each one of these blocks will be an increasing number. 1 2 3 4 cha cha cha. Okay, I'm just kidding. 1 2 3 4 5. Oops. Okay. 6 7. Uh-oh, that is why I failed in maths. Okay, I need to increase this a little bit. Yeah, and make this 9. Perfect. Okay, so now that we've got this array, what we can do is just copy this over from here. Hold Alt so that it copies in real time and just place it here. Yep, right about there. Now all these numbers shall be visible. If you want to keep it visible, that's perfectly fine. Or what you can do is just make all of these numbers. Okay, forget it, man. We'll just make sure that these drag up. Okay, now what we're gonna do is, since there are 9 numbers, we'll just duplicate this artboard by clicking Ctrl D or Command D on your keyboard 9 times. Okay, I stopped counting after 2, so we're just gonna go with the flow here. Okay, so in this little artboard, we will select this number 1 and just drag it up like so. Doesn't it look good already? Okay, so this is number 1, little guy. Okay, yeah. In the third artboard, we will drag number 2 to the same position. Perfect. And in the third one, we will place number 3. If my maths is accurate enough, that is how it'll go. And here we will take number 4, and you obviously get the gist of what I'm trying to do here. And that is 4. Okay, I made a mistake. Everybody makes mistakes, all right? So if as a designer you make a mistake, do not punish yourself. Everybody makes mistakes. An expert like me makes mistakes, so you can make one too. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so let's go to number 5 now. Okay, so let's just do it till here. I don't want to make this tutorial too long and boring. Now we have, I'll just delete these little guys here, and delete these little guys, and now we have 5 artboards, each one having 1 number added to this. Okay, and just for the beauty of it, we will bring this right back in all of these, because you definitely do not want something to look ugly at all. Okay, we will just decrease the size of these columns, and just for the first number right now. All right, oops, made it too small. Okay, let's do this. Yep, let's do this for all of these. You know, I think this might work for all of them. Might be wrong. You know, I might be wrong. I can't be right always. I mean, if I was right always, I would be God. I mean, I believe in God a lot, but I'm not God. Design God? Maybe, I don't know. I mean, if you plan to give me that status, then I guess I'll take it. Okay. I can't cuss here, otherwise I would cussed a lot of times right now, the number of mistakes I'm making. Okay, let's go into prototyping mode. Just click on prototype here. Okay, so now that we have all these artboards ready and set up to 5 counts, I am gonna quickly click on this button. I am right now in prototype mode, remember that, and just drag this arrow here and say wind up 0.4 seconds, auto animate. If it's not, it's probably set to transition in your computer, but in my computer it's just set auto animate. Just say auto animate. You can select any one of these, it doesn't matter. I'm selecting wind up and 0.4 seconds for the time being. And Adobe XD does most of the work for me here. It's just set this criteria automatically to every animation that I will do in the future. And we will do the same for all these plus buttons. That's it. That is our application. Now we will click on this play button. And that okay, so now that I have this screen open in front of me, I can, now do the little magic trick. I'll hover my mouse over here and I will click 1, 2, 3, once more, 4 and 5. Okay, that was magic. Okay. Since I also promised everybody here that I will tell you how to use timing transitions in Adobe XD, we're gonna do that right now. Okay, so let me, for the sake of it, just have this one button here and remove all of these buttons. So that'll be more like a start button and nothing else, right? Okay, so we have it here, and I'm going to quickly design a start icon. Let's not misuse our privileges and keep everything here. Have this little square, and I'm going to create a quick triangle out of the square by clicking this, selecting one of these edges and just deleting them. Now we have an arrow of sorts, and I'm just gonna use it as a play button. Perfect. And white, shall we keep it white? Shall we let's just make it pink, like dark pink. Yep, something like this. Even though it looked beautiful white as well. Let me just take it back to white. It looks better white. We're gonna make this smaller and just place it here. Let me just make this look better. I just cannot have something looking ugly on my design. Okay, perfect. Now what we're gonna do is, on tap of this button, go back to prototype. We will basically go here, auto animate, wind up, the same thing. Let me just make it an ease in out function and have 0.4 seconds, and auto animate is on. Now comes something which is different. Now what we'll do is click on this artboard and drag this arrow to the next artboard, and under triggers you'll have a function called time. Now remember, this trigger will only come up if you select the entire artboard and not any other element. And you can do the same with all of these. I've already done it. You can set a delay, so I'll have a 0.2 second delay here. Even for this, I'll have a 0.2 second. Okay, this is already set to 0.2 seconds. And we'll do the same with all these artboards. Have a time function and say 0.2 seconds. Same with this one, 0.2 seconds time delay. And same with this one, last one, time delay 0.2 seconds. Bless you, Adobe XD, for this new feature. It really makes things look so much more cooler. Okay, so now that this new window is open for prototyping, we are quickly gonna try this out. What? This is beautiful, isn't it? And this little feature will help everybody out in a lot of their experiments or user interfaces or whatever you might be doing. And I just hope this video helped you out. If you think it helped you out, just place a comment in the comment section and tell me what you want to see next. If your idea is interesting enough, I will pick it up and I will show it to you next week, same time. I hope you guys have a beautiful day, and keep watching, keep liking, keep subscribing, and kudos.